YouTube, it's Lisa Bean coming at you with my month 14 post-op VSG surgery. I had my surgery done on July 1st, 2013, weighing in at 266 pounds, and today, month 14, I weigh in at 163. So I'm not sure what the loss is. It's only a couple pounds, like 2 pounds, I think, from last month. I've been stabilized and just kind of fluctuating back and forth. I know some people always, put little stars up, thumbs up for like, oh, she lost 3 pounds. Oh, she lost 5 pounds. And they're not really losses, to be honest with you, because my body has stabilized. I've been maintaining now for the last, I want to say like 2 or 3 months, maybe 3, 4 months, I don't know, about a 165. But what happens is every month I fluctuate. It seems like around my shark week, period week, whatever you want to call it, week, hell week, I always go up pounds every single time. So I have an area scale, so when I step on the scale and I go up, it links with my Fitness Pal, but it doesn't show you gains. So it will go up and no one will notice that. And then when I drop the weight, it says I lose, I have lost weight. But theoretically, I'm just, losing that gain. So it's never like I'm truly losing weight. It's like I'm just fluctuating back and forth. So for most of last month and the month before, I would say I'm averaging 165. I weighed in at 163 today, so that's awesome, but it just ranges. It just keeps bouncing back and forth, back and forth. It could be 165. The next thing I know, like last week or the week before, it shot up to 170. Right before, I weighed myself, I think it was like 2 or 3 days before my period, shot up to 170. And now a week later, I'm at 163. So, and then it will stabilize until next period. Usually that's what happens. So I'm happy with that. I can't complain. I feel great. I've just been, still upping with my exercise, doing good with that front. I just came back from being away 3 days on work conferences, and I'll be honest, I did eat off, I wouldn't say off plan, but I did go over my calories those days a little bit. It was hard because, it's not like I had things on because we were in the meeting room all day. I'll tell you this, I blasted away at my water because sitting in meetings, just drinking, and they have all those water bottles, so I just blasted through my water. I kind of stayed away from a lot of the treats that they had out. I remember 2 days I took like a little napkin of gummy bears. But I brought my protein bars. I brought my turkey jerky to the meetings. But as far as like dinner and stuff goes, I made the best choices of what they had. But not really knowing what things were cooked with, and that was a hard part. But I mean, I ate. A couple people that I sat around, friends of mine, kind of said that they acknowledged I had an uncomfortableness eating with, a group of people because they were in like a ballroom and it was like tables of like 8 or 10 people, and everyone's chowing down, and obviously people could see that. A lot of people that know me there know that I have surgery because I'm very open about it. I'm an advocate for it. There is a woman that was on my team that had VSG like 6 months ago, and it was so nice because she came by to me and she said, I thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I probably would have never had this done. But before her having the surgery, we had multiple conversations, and just being there to support her in any way that I could. So that was nice to hear. And then there was another girl, a younger girl, that had approached me during the meeting and said, she had gotten me out by the bathroom and said, I just want to let you know you look fabulous. And she's like, can I ask what you did to lose all this weight? And I explained it to her, and I told her that I was definitely an advocate of the surgery because she was like, I don't know if that's something I could do. It's scary. And I see people gain back weight and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, it's something you got to work at too. It's not a cure all. And we've all learned that. So, and I told her if there's any information I could possibly gather or help her with, that I would be there. So that was nice. So it was a good couple days, and it was great meetings, and really got me for a push for this, our busy season. Uh, I work for an insurance company, for a health insurance company. So our busy season is coming up. It starts really in the next month or two, and we are just slammed until after January. Well, really into the first quarter. So I will be a busy beaver, which I've already been. So I apologize. I am trying to catch up on some videos. I have been watching when I go on my treadmill. I don't always comment because I'm walking, and it's hard to be commenting while you're on the treadmill. But I've been trying to watch them, so I apologize. Um, but it's just been great. I think in the last month and a half, I have probably bought I know I've bought over $1,000 worth of clothes. I mean, I could tell you, it's definitely over 1,000. I'm probably more like $1,500 in clothes, because not only was I trying to hit up some of the clearance racks in some of the department stores, trying to get some things for summer, I've also been getting lured into fall winter clothing. So I think yesterday I went out and spent like, I got a lot of items though. Actually, it went to, and I don't know if this is a Northeast thing or whatever, but it's Burlington Coat Factory. And I got a shit ton of name brand stuff, and I spent like $300. And I got some nice sweaters. I got a pair of jeans. I got dress pants that were a size 8. I'll tell you a funny story. When we were going, it was probably about May, I had bought 2 power suits for work. And I actually bought them at the time when I tried them on. I bought size 12. And I bought them where it was very hard for me to even buckle the belly, And I thought, by the time I'm going to need to go out on meetings for busy season, these suits are going to fit. So I went to take the pants bottoms to my meetings, And I already knew I was a size 10 now, but I can't even tell you, my work pants just totally fell off me. Like the 12s, like blah, blah. So they're still tagged. Those pants were like $65 each. So I am gonna try to. I got them from a department store. The tags are still on them, so I am going to, now that the winter stuff is out, take them back to that store and be like, I don't have the receipt. Can I exchange them? And hopefully they'll have the same pair or the same brand this year. But yeah, they totally didn't fit. That sucked. The suit jackets are okay because they're big, but they don't look stupid. But I was like, holy cow! And yesterday when I tried on a pair of dress pants by Calvin Klein, they were an 8. So I was happy about that. But it always depends on the maker. But most of my jeans are a 10. Some, depending, are a 12, depending on the brand. Because I think I bought a brand yesterday called Earl Jean, and that was a 12, but then when I got Levi's, they're definitely a 10. So, and then I got some skinny jeans, and they were 10. So it depends. My shirts are still a size large or X large. I like shirts, big on me. It's just who I am. Form fitted shirts I was never in love with. And like I said, I still have this belly part that sticks up here out, and I just feel like if the shirt is like fitted, that you could see the formation of it, and that I don't dig. So I still have my shirts out. It depends on the shirts. Like I have some large by Old Navy that I could definitely do a medium. They are big and big looking on me. But like dress shirts and stuff, I could do a large. and they fit, they're loose, but they don't look horrible. So that's great. And I got, oh my God, I've bought like in the last 2 months, like 4 winter coats. I got riding boots, color block, black and brown riding boots that come up to my knee. I just have been going crazy. My husband was even like, are you kidding? Like, put it this way, I have a whole closet of summer stuff that I bought this year. Like, I thought, how am I going to redo my wardrobe? Like, it's going to be too much money. I'm not going to have the money, blah, 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 blah. My whole closet is filled with summer stuff. Like, it is packed as if I've had it for years. It's insane. And I would say now with fall, winter stuff that I have bought, I probably have a closet of that already. I mean, every time I go out, I just want to buy things. Like, I just want to be buying clothes. And there is just such an abundance of clothes that you can choose from. I could walk around, like, because then I could hit the juniors. There's things in the junior section that I could fit. In the misses, in the women's, like, there is just an abundance of clothes at my fingertips now, which is awesome. And also a curse at the same time, because now I know why people are always shopping. So that's great. And trying to think if there's anything. There is nothing new that I'm eating. Pretty much, pretty much the same, I could say. And I'm still exercising away. That's not changed. Probably in the next, I would say, month or two, probably November, I'll probably make another follow-up visit to my nutritionalist. But other than that, I've just been following. I do about between 12 and 1300 calories a day. It depends. Sometimes I've noticed I've been hitting 1300. It depends, because like the more things I'm cooking with, I try to incorporate the condiments and stuff that I'm using and account for all them. So it really depends. Let's see, what else? That's why I'm doing these videos monthly now, because I don't have a shit ton to say. But I could say one thing. At month 14, I definitely have urges to eat more items, a little more food, because I know I still measure my meals. And I could tell you sometimes, depending what it is, I could eat my 4 ounces of whatever it is and then a little vegetable on the side. And I could actually now want to have a little more. In my head, I know I don't need more than what I'm eating, but I could eat and have the want to have some more, depending on what it is. Not every day. Again, it could be, I'm trying to think of what I had the other day. Oh, I had salmon, and it was, oh, so good. And with a little potatoes on the side. And I definitely know I ate more than 4 ounces of salmon at that clip. Because I wanted more. It tasted good, and I was like, oh, this is great. So I could do that. I definitely have been allowing some other items that I normally wouldn't. Again, the last couple of days I was out of my element. So I think I had a half of a cupcake one day at the company dinner. They had like an array of dessert items, and everyone was raving about the cupcakes, and I just didn't want to feel too like everyone's like, come on, you can have some cupcake. Like, when you're by a bunch of normies, the situation is like, you can do that, seriously. So I did. I had a little piece. I did a half of it and stuff like that. But just incorporating some other items that I normally wouldn't do, or craving them per se. And I definitely can see that when you do allow yourself to have some more craveable items, that are like old habit items, it certainly has you craving them again. So overall, my choices are very good. Overall, my fitness is good. But I do have those things now that I'm allowing to not think that if I eat something out of the norm, I'm going to gain 10 pounds. So I try to keep that into perspective, that I am in a maintenance life phase. And now it's all about incorporating the habits that I have and maintaining those habits into my regular lifestyle. So that's where I'm at. That's about it. So, everybody, I want you to have a great month. My time of year is here. I like fall is like what, in another week or two? Um, Fall is my favorite time of year. So, like, from now to the end of the year, I just love the weather. It's awesome. Like, if I could live in this climate all year, like today, I think it's going to be like 70 degrees outside. It is cool. I have the windows open. It's crisp. I just love it. Blue skies, white big clouds, sun's out. Just gorgeous. So I'm in my element for sure. So everyone have a great month and I'll see you next month. Bye.